So this is Nandi. He's about 8 months old now, and as you can see, he's getting a lot bigger. Back there's my grandma. She didn't want me to film her, but I'm going to secretly put her in the shot. She's out here visiting me from Indiana. Hi, Grams. Sorry. I love my grandma, but this is Nandi, as you know, and look at this. Look at his leg. For those of you who haven't been keeping updates, he had nerve paralysis where his leg was bent over like this, and he could barely move it. The vet said he would not recover, and he is doing so well. He can walk, he can move around. Sometimes it's still bent, but he can mostly hold it straight. And the vet said he would never recover, and he did. And he is just doing so wonderfully. He's maturing so well. And remember I said that I wanted to get him a friend? Well, I did, and in my last video I asked you to guess what you thought he was. I'm going to show you right now. He is a Texas Longhorn. The same age as Nandi. They were born about a week apart. I got him from a breeder up in northern Arizona. Now God, he's just gorgeous. And I was gonna do a naming contest, but the more I thought about it, I really like the name Chevalier. And let me know in the comments what you think of that name. But they just, bovine and other herd type animals really should never be alone. They should always have a companion. They feel so much more safe and secure. And that's why I wanted to do it for Nandi, but also to keep him active, to keep him working on that leg. Now, Chevalier and Nandi, they just recently met last week, and they're already sleeping together, they're nuzzling, they don't like to even leave each other's side. It's really cute, and I'll definitely get some videos of that. And it's helping Chevalier to have a friend, Nandi to have a friend, and yeah, it's just great to have them together as companions. Now, Chevalier has not been worked with at all. And when I say worked with, I mean that nobody's handled him. He was just bred from a breeder who breeds Texas Longhorn. I'll tell you a little bit more about that breed in a second. But she breeds them, and you know, he was just with his mother. And once he was weaned, he came home to me. So he's never really been around people before or touched. And right now, I'm probably about 10 feet from him. So I am really happy with just his natural, just docile disposition. And hold on, because this is really beautiful. I'm gonna pan over. Look at that. Now that is an Arizona sunrise. That's just gorgeous, just gorgeous. But back to Chevalier. Chevalier is a Texas Longhorn. Speaking of my grandma over there. My grandma's so pretty too. She doesn't like to be filmed. And wish her happy birthday too in the comments. She just turned 80 years old last week. But Texas Longhorn, they are the original American cattle. So they were brought over here from different areas in Europe. And if you think back to the 1800s and even earlier, this is what was developed primarily in Texas and the Southwest. They pulled carts as oxen. Oxen are just cattle that pull carts or are used generally for plows or any other kind of machinery to serve man. So this is what we developed. And the Texas Longhorn are kind of like the Watusi. And Watusi cattle, they have those giant, huge horns that you might read about sometimes. He is gonna get those. And he's got good genetics. His parents have really big horns. But the reason that they have those is from so much breeding from humans wanting to breed for larger and larger horns. Because that's just a look or an aesthetic that people like. They like to have them bigger horns. So that's why the Texas Longhorn, having been in the United States and serving man for so long, has these giant, giant horns. Now, as you can see, even now, look at Nandi's little horns and look at Chevalier's. Chevalier's are a lot bigger already. We have a guest star here. This is Niels Bohr, the boar goat. And over here, we have Werner Heisenberg. And Werner just recently got Niels pregnant. Like, I actually saw them have sex. That felt a little weird. But so Neil this spring should have a baby boar goat. And just look at how they're eating together. And now I'm probably only about 5 feet away. I'm just really, really pleased. And thank you for watching. This video was a day late, but I have a very good reason for it. And another surprise, because today I'm waiting on a transport of another animal. So leave a comment too and tell me what you think that animal might be. And for Friday's video, I'm gonna let you meet her. So say hi, Chevalier. Is this your first video? So again, thank you for subscribing and watching, and tell me what you think of Chevalier, and we'll watch him grow up together. Goodbye.